going to talk about how small businesses, electronic businesses or online businesses create success stories in the past, and how it is also being created now, and also why it is why you can do it as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you some an example that you can see that if you are into small business, that there is also hope for you. Yeah, you know, normally it is uncommon to hear fabulous success stories from the internet-based companies. You know, Good evening, Romello. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Romelda. You're very welcome this evening. Yeah, you know, we all know about. Maybe we've heard about some companies who have created success stories. Like, for example, we heard about Amazon.com, we heard about Google, we heard about even Yahoo. We've heard about the success stories they've been creating, and all of this that I've mentioned, all of these popular websites, all of them sells goods and services that most of us we are familiar with. Yeah, you know, most of us now I want to put Danish inside. Most of us may have heard that you know, the dot-com boom took place in the early 1990s, and many of these internet companies went down. They failed due to a poor reception from the public. You know, during the time they started online businesses. Yeah, most of them didn't succeed. So the thing is, a lot of people have this perception or this idea that because most of these big companies failed, so it's like no one can succeed online. Yeah. So what about now, today? What about this present day we are living in? Yeah. How are businesses thriving on the internet? Because even though people have this perception, but yet still there are different people who also have different perception as well about the internet. Yeah. Well, today consumers are a great deal severe than they were in the last decade, in the last 20 years, so to say. Yeah. And internet-based businesses are back in full control on the internet. They are back in full control. It's not like in 1990s when most of them came online and then most of them didn't succeed. Yeah, and there is a reason why many of these companies didn't succeed. Good evening, Kadiatu. You're very welcome this evening. You know, good, yeah. You know, one big mistake that is common to the dot-coms that failed shortly. Most of these businesses that I've mentioned that failed shortly after they form or they go online was because of lack of leadership and also lack of business plans. That's why most of them fail. Yeah, and everyone saw the potential in this. Most of them that go online, they saw the potential in this new and intriguing forum that is the online. But no one quite knew what to do with it, even though they saw the potential, but they really don't know what to do with it, how to go about it. Yeah. So since no one had ever run an internet business, most of the CEOs in some of these companies who came online, and most of them failed. They attempted to run these businesses, these online businesses, or their online businesses like a traditional stores, you know, like shops out there, like businesses, you know, in a literal business or physical business out there. So they try to run their online businesses just like this businesses out there. although they may sell the same products or the services out there on just like online traditional stores, there is also a great difference in the approach of running an internet business, because the way you approach traditional business, that is like when you have a literal shop, and the way you approach online business, it's quite different. That was the misconception most of these CEOs and these big companies they didn't see. They come with that same background, that same idea of running a traditional business, with the same, using that same method of running online business. So that's why most of them fail. Yeah, but however, in the field of cloud, with all of these failed businesses of the, from the past, there shines many small online businesses or internet businesses. Thanks so much, Vicky. Thanks so much, sweetie. Good evening. Good evening, Auntie Liz. You're very welcome this evening. Most of them fail, but even though most of them, even some of them are still online, but yet still they are beginning to shine. A lot of small businesses that start to create success stories out there on the internet. Yeah. Why? Because most of them begin to use different method, different approach. And one thing that is really interesting to know is that the mom and dad businesses have taken the internet in the stride. Most of the moms and dad, that is ones who are doing business online, yeah. And the family that are running businesses or online businesses, they are finding a great deal of success on the internet, whereas they may have like struggle. Good evening, Keisha. How are you this evening? Thanks so much for joining me. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Keisha. I'm so. Oh, that's great. That's great, Auntie Liz. That's great. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, like I was saying, that families, small families who are running electronic businesses, they find it great. They find great deal success on the internet, whereas maybe they might have been struggling when where they have their what is it called, traditional stores, literal stores. Yeah, and furthermore, the electronic businesses, or you call it online businesses, can be run out of your comfort zone, like out of your home. Out of comfort zone in your home. I mean, not out of your home. Run in your home. Allowing you to keep your commitments and responsibilities whilst you're working towards developing your fantastic business. You can have responsibility. Maybe you have a side job, a full-time job, or a part-time job, or maybe you have other responsibilities you are taking care of. But at the same time, you have this freeness to also develop your business from home. Yeah, that is one of the big advantages small businesses also have. And just because your business may be small, yeah, maybe it's like most of us, we all start small on the internet. Thinking small will be most of the detrimental to our entrepreneur, because sometimes we think, oh, thank you, Keisha. Sometimes we think that because our business is small, this means that we should think small. We cannot grow big. But that is very detrimental to our business, even in the first place, because the death of our business really starts from the mind, or the growth of our business also starts from the mind. It depends on how we start to view our businesses. Yeah, so surely the founders, for example, of Amazon.com, they did not really think small when they founded their online stores. Yeah, and neither should you, because if we are thinking small, then it will have been very difficult for them to really improve. But because even though they start small, but yet still they have this great vision of where they want their business to be, so they start to have this big thinking, this great thinking, even though their business was small when they started. Yeah, and now look at Amazon, look at Google, look at Yahoo, look at eBay. Most of these businesses, online businesses, even they are just few we are talking about. Like the system I'm using, there are also lots and lots of ones who have great success, who start from zero, but they like today, they have empire of business. Because why? Their thinking is not small, their thinking is very, very big, which is very, very important for small businesses to have this kind of thinking. And also remember that it may be difficult to keep that professional attitude when you can go to work in your, maybe in your robe, in your pajamas, with your slippers from home. So most of the time it will be very difficult to have this professional attitude, yeah. And even though we might be tempted to do that because we are doing our business from home, then it is very, very important that we strive to keep the level of professionalism in our business that goes along with a traditional business. Just like when you're going for work or you're going for your job, you dress as if you're going for a job. So it's the same thing. Even though you're running your business home, keeping this professionalism in your mind, keeping this professionalism level is also one of those factors that really help that will also help you to think big, because then you will see that, okay, even though I'm running small business now from home, but I know my business is going to be big. So then I have to really start to thinking big from the word go. That is where you will begin to attract success to you, yeah? And also starting your own small electronic business is a huge undertaking, and it's something that you should not be taking lightly. Even though it's small, but it's something you should not be taking lightly. It's very important that your thinking, your perception of your business supposed to be one like any of these big businesses out there, yeah. That's why visualization is is a very key factor, and also consistency and also persistency, and all of these things, they are key factors for growing a very big business to the level you want, yeah. To succeed in your business, your online business, it is very, very important to have a vision, a mission, and also you have to be consistent, just like I just mentioned earlier. Good evening, Fatmata. You're welcome this evening. Yeah. So, well, of course, it depends also on the level or the level of how you want to grow your business. Yeah. So that depends on you. That depends on the thought. That depends on your vision. That depends on your focus and your mission as well. It all depends on you, but it's very important that you want to think about your business, not a small business, but you want to think your business to the level you want it, even from the beginning, yeah? So I don't know if most of you have heard about it, but one such example of an entrepreneur who worked hard to develop a successful and profitable electronic business or online business is Sandy Stevens of Sandy's Home Style Baking Company. And I don't know if most of you have heard about that. Because being able to channel a love of baking and sweets into a viable career, Stephen has experienced a great deal of success over a very, very short period of time on our online businesses, yeah, and that she started running. And she's based in Vancouver in Canada. I don't know, like most who are in Canada or maybe US, most probably must have heard about this lady that I'm talking about, yeah. And she has found herself shipping just in a short time. She found herself shipping sweets and trays of and things like that all over the continent to a wide array of incredibly pleased clients. Most people from even outside of Canada who saw adverts online started putting order, and she find herself shipping all these things that are baking things that she has been doing from Canada. Why? Because she didn't think small. She have a big vision. What's interesting to know is that Stephen, she didn't work. She had worked out of home. She was not like from the onset working doing her business home, but she was also working out of home, just like most of us. We have our day job, maybe full-time job or part-time job that we go from home to work, maybe 9 to 5 or whatever. She has also had a job like that before in the past. But the jump into the unfamiliar realm of cyberspace, the internet, was very, very new to her, just like it has been new to many, many of us who started online marketing, yeah. But working with a web designer, Stephen was able to have a professional to develop her thoughts and her ideas and her passion into a professional website that promotes her baking goods to a worldwide audience. Yeah, she have this passion, she have this desire, she have this thoughts, and she used professional to help her to create this into something visual. Yeah, and additionally, Stephen also chose to advertise with popular websites such as the Yahoo, Google, yeah, and many other websites to promote our own websites. And she also likened the internet advertising to a traditional forms of advertisement, such as like the newspaper or maybe the yellow page. I don't know, most of you who are in Europe or US will be familiar with this. The newspaper, even in Africa, they also most of the time have adverts on newspapers all over the place. Even Europe as well, you see a lot of adverts on newspaper, and even we have this yellow page, this big book. You always also see a lot of adverts in this different forms. Yeah. But whereas she compared this to whereas like this printed types of advertisement, because they are all in paper form, can be quite costly. She knows that they can be very, very costly, especially for a developing business with very little or small money to spare to advertise their business on this printed types of advertisements, yeah. Whereas on the other hand, she realized that internet advertisement is a great deal less expensive, but will also reach a wider target market or a target audience. This is one of the great benefits for that she saw, and also many other small businesses saw in relation to advertising on small printed hard copy form. Yeah, and so instead of her, Stephen, instead of she spend like 2,000 a month for a full page or yellow page advertisement, she was able to promote a business all over the internet for approximately like 500 US dollar. Yeah, and even though she had a bigger dream and a bigger vision, she was also able to cut down her cost by making use of the most available an easy method, which is the internet. Yeah, internet is not compared to the cost of advertising on internet or doing your business on internet, and compared to like the yellow pages, newspaper, and things like this, it is very, very costly. So internet was very, very less costly for her. So she chose to use this tool or this method, which really helped her to reach wider audience or wider customer. You can, yeah, if you like, yeah. So for me personally, Stephen's story is an inspiration both for me and even for many, many others that I've been reading about, what the comments they've been making and how they relate to this lady's success stories. And it's an inspiration to many one, even for anyone who are wishing to start their own home business as well. It has been very inspirational to them as well. Yeah. So using something as simple as your passion for baking, Stephen was able to create a home e-business or online business that is both successful and also enjoyable, both for her and for many others all over the world. Yeah. So regardless of how of her business savvy or technique or know-how or marketing experience, Stephen was able to channel a passion and seek help, the passion she had for baking, and seek help outside sources to create a dream job. Because sometimes you have this passion, you have this desire, you have this dream, but most of the time you don't know how to bring it out. Most of the time you don't know how to create it to become a business for you. Yeah. So when it comes time for you to develop your small business, it is very important to try to incorporate things you love and things you are passionate about, and your business will definitely surely become a success. Yeah. So but you have to remember that it takes time and patience. So to create a success, it does not come automatic, it does not come overnight. It comes with patience, and it comes with persistency, and it comes with you having a vision and doing the necessary things that you're supposed to do to help you grow your business. Yeah, which bring me to the ILT, the tool that I'm using. Most of the leaders always talk about this: invest, learn, and teach. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest your time maybe to do research and things like that. Also invest your time to learn the things that you have invested in, and at the same time you don't keep it to yourself. You want to share it with others as well, just like I'm doing now, because that is the key, one of the key to have a successful business, especially to invest in yourself, in your education. Yeah, it is very, very important for that. Yeah, so if you are there today and you have a small businesses, whether you have an online business or maybe offline business, that is like traditional business, you have a store, or maybe you're also even thinking of starting your own business, or maybe you're even struggling to move your business forward to the next level, there is a link I will post on this video when I'm done. It is exactly the link, not the link, but the tool that I'm using that has been helping me to grow my business. Yeah, just like I mentioned earlier with this lady, Steven, who take advantage of a web designer, and then this web designer helped her to transform her thoughts, her idea, her passion, her love and for baking into a picture form and into words, and put and to advertise her baking online, which today has yielded lot of great success for her, that has even gone viral. So if you too you don't relent or you don't give up, but you take action just like she did by making use of a system or maybe a tool that can help you put your ideas, put your thoughts, put your passion, put your love for what you have into a picture, into a word form, you can also have success, because she also starts from nowhere. She starts from zero, but what she had was the passion, the desire, the thoughts, and the idea. That's what helps her, and that's what most of us and many who are doing businesses online today is the same thing. They have the same line of this thoughts, their passion and things, but they make use of system, they make use of professionals that really help them to grow their business. Yeah, so that's my dream for you today, and my prayer for you, that you as a mother and even as a parent, that you also you also think about this. You have your dream, you have your passion, that you don't just let it die. You can also use system tools that can help you and direct you and show exactly how you can grow your business. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I've been helping others as well doing, who have been taking advantage of this as well. So you can do it as well. So if you really want to know how you really want to grow your business, I encourage you that you click on the link that I'm going to update on this video when I'm done, when I post it, and then you can watch a video. I think it's like a 30 minutes or so video. I don't really remember how long it is, that shows you exactly what you can do. It's the same video I saw online. Someone also introduced me to, that led me where I am today. And definitely, if you also take the advantage of that, you will definitely also begin to see success. Many others who have been taking advantage of this, they've also they are also seeing great success. I've had couple of others who have been sending me message. Even today, I got message from quite a few who also, we've been chatting back and then, who have also saw this video, and it's the same thoughts they also had. Good evening. Good evening, Bella. How are you this evening? You're very welcome. Good evening, Abib. You're welcome this evening. Maggie, you're welcome this evening. Yeah. So if you really want to know more about this tool that I'm using, you want to know how to grow your business, you want to maybe know how to start your business, you are very, very, very welcome to contact me. I will definitely help you out with it. Yeah. If maybe I don't have all the answer, I can tell you I have a wonderful coach. Well, most of you are watching with me online. Keisha, she's my coach, and she's amazing. She have a lot of stuff going on. She's a successful marketer online. She has been also training me on this. So if I don't have all your answer, because no one knows everything, I always ask her, and she will always help me out with anything, maybe the business area you are into, or maybe what else you can do to grow your business. Yeah. So this is all for today, friends. If you find value in this, I would love for you to like, comment, and share. And also, don't forget to check out the link. You put your detail. I think it's your name and your email address, and then you can get access to it, because it's very valuable. It's only for people. If you know you're not ready, then it's fine. You don't need to do anything about it. But if you know you're ready, you want to take your business to the next level, I encourage you to watch this video, enter your name and your email, and then you will get access to it. It's free of charge, completely free of charge, $0, zero cost. It costs nothing. It's a gift from me to you. And just like I got a gift from this system I'm using that has been helping me, is the same thing. It's a gift to you. Yeah, it's completely free. It costs nothing. Yeah, so just enter your name and your email. You get access, and then you watch what it says, and then you can contact me on that, or I can also contact you when you're done watching it. Yeah. So this is all for today, friends. I thank you all so much who joined me this evening live, and I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place, Facebook Live, with continuation of this same line of thoughts about our stay-at-home moms and parents, and even single or married couple who are not parents yet, and anyone can also build their business. This is the same line of thought focusing on. Yeah, even though most of the time I use the word stay-at-home parent or stay-at-home mom and dad, but or anyone else can use the same information as well. Yeah. So you all, thank you so much, Vic, and you all, I thank you all so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place, Facebook Live, and you all have a wonderful evening, and it's bye for now.